Well, the show goes on, as they say in Europe.
Right.
Whether anybody shows up or not, we're gonna give this a review. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna
Yeah.
do this nice and tight. 1 hour, that's it. We got somebody watching already. Tatolini, what's up, man? Whoa, we got a good one for y'all because if I'm correct, you know how that people say the movie's divisive?
Yeah.
I think I think that's true. And I got my notes, 3 pages of notes. So let's see where to begin. Where to begin? You're a little pixelated.
Who, me?
Yeah, that's all right. Long as people can hear you and see a silhouette. All right, so I'm gonna hand it over to you, man. You start. You start. What do you think about the Halloween ends, the end of the franchise?
I don't like that they ended the whole thing with that movie's all fucked up. I don't like it.
That's what I expected.
I
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I,
Finish. Go ahead.
I started watching it Friday. All three were here, plus me. So I said, "Oh, let's watch it." We got half hour, 35 minutes into it. We were talking, giggling, laughing. We weren't even paying attention to the movie. So I said, "Just turn it off, and we'll try again Saturday."
You know, I figured. I said to myself at some point while watching it, I said, "Tato, shut this shit off." I swear to God.
I turned it off.
Because
I turned it off.
More or less.
I put it back on Saturday. We watched it. It starts too slow. The beginning is real slow to get into the movie. I don't like the fact that he died. They crunched him up. They paraded his stupid ass through the fucking town.
I'm gonna talk about that.
The whole thing was I didn't like the movie at all. The last one, they're gonna fuck it all up.
How about everybody else that was with you? What did they think? Or
nobody liked it. Nobody liked it. None of us.
All right. Well, I loved it. I think it's the best one of these new movies. Is the best one. I do have some critiques though. It's not perfect. But as far as I'm concerned, I like it because finally they give us something different and something that could actually happen. And let me go down and stop me if you disagree with things I say, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. They shouldn't. First of all, they shouldn't have called it Halloween Ends. They should have called it Halloween Keeping It Real. Because I think for a lot of fans, maybe even you, they kept it too real. You know what I'm saying? The first 15 minutes are hilarious. People are committing suicide because of this motherfucker. Oh, and before I forget one thing, oh my God, I almost had it. Can you believe that you can watch the original movie, right?
Right.
Skip all the movies, including the last 2 new ones, and go directly to this new one, and it would work? You believe that shit? Because he was in hiding for 4 years. What's the difference? Have him hide all those years since 1978.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, that this movie, the new one, should have been the first movie.
You think?
Rather, the first movie of this new series.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. No, the original was the best always.
Right.
Too much Laurie. Sorry, Jamie Lee. And I know some people were complaining that you was in the hospital most of the time in the last one. Now it's the opposite. Now it's all about her, and Michael is in a pipe. See, they saying it's not a sewer, so I don't know what the fuck it is, but
you don't see a lot of Michael in this movie.
Yeah, you don't. But that's what I like about it, though. He's 70 plus. He's still hurting. His feet are probably diabetic like mine. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that they acknowledge his age. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the way they do it, like let's be real. This is Michael and Robin. He's training this motherfucker. He's seen something in this motherfucker.
That's why he didn't break his neck.
That's why, because he would have killed him. I had to rewind that because I said to myself, wait a minute, did the guy overpower and run away? So I rewound it and I watched it. He let him go because then I looked at the Michael in his eyes.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
saying? Me and Scarface were talking about that. Like he saw something in him.
Mm-hmm.
That darkness that Dr. Loomis always says you see when you look at Michael's eyes.
Yes.
Maybe he saw that in that dude's eyes.
Yes. He said, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, all right, I'm fucked up, but I want this shit to continue. So let me see if I can get this guy to continue shit because eventually I'm gonna die. Hey, Cosmic Firestar, what's up?
What's up?
Let me put you out here now that I got this power. Cosmic Firestar says, question H.E. and Tatolini. Do you think Corey Cunningham was a jab at Friday the 13th director Sean Cunningham for being a copycat? I didn't even notice that his name was Cunningham.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he's talking about the young guy who's going to be the new Michael.
Right.
Who actually was the new Michael.
Yeah. And in this movie, yeah, he was.
And let me talk about that before I forget. That's one of the critiques. If you're going to go through the trouble of making this guy the new Michael, I'm all for it. But Michael's mistake, the filmmaker's mistake, is killing them off. They should never have killed them off. I would have kept this guy alive. And it was his own fault, though, because he was trying to stop Michael. I don't understand why all of a sudden he decided to try to stop Michael. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he could just as easily pretended to be dead. When nobody's looking, he could have ran off. And we could still have a Michael for the next movie. You see?
Right.
So I don't understand. That I critique. That if you're going to make this guy, keep him around. But you know how...
You can keep making the movies.
I know.
Get that younger generation in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you. Okay, you didn't like the movie, but as far as this guy's, see, I know why, and I put it down here. I know why you didn't like it, and I knew you wasn't gonna like it because, in case nobody knows, well, you probably don't. Tatolini's not a fan of Friday the 13th Part 5, where it's another guy.
Yeah.
And he's not a fan, and this one I don't understand, but everybody, he floats his own boat. He doesn't like Jason Goes to Hell because you don't see Jason, his spirit goes from body to body to body to body.
Yeah.
I like both of them. Oh, well, I agree with Friday the 13th Part 5, though I think it's a good movie. I don't like the fact that it's not Jason. I don't like the fact it's not Jason, but I do like Jason Goes to Hell. Its only problem for me, you could tell it's low budget,
Right.
I wish they spent more money on it, but okay. Black lady, Tatolini. Black lady survived the fucking knife in the throat from the last movie. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What did you think when you seen that?
Yeah.
I said, bullshit.
Hell no.
You want to read this one?
Thought the idea of the copy killer was a tip of the hat to Ben Tramer, who dressed as Michael Myers died by the car crash in Halloween 2.
That's interesting. That's interesting. But I see you're saying copycat Cosmic Firestar. This is not a case of copycat. Michael is helping him. Michael is they training him basically. Okay, so it's not like the guy's doing it on his own.
No. Michael pretty much wants him to take his place.
Exactly. That's why I'm down with it.
That's why he let him go.
Yeah. Had it been this guy doing shit on his own, then I'd probably lean towards Tato's side and not like that. I like the fact that Michael's at least involved in training this motherfucker. He's smart. You see, that's the difference between Freddy and Jason. Okay, Freddy's a jokester. Jason's sorry to say, but he's dumb. Okay, yeah, he's not smart. You know what I'm saying? Michael thinks, rationalizes, makes decision, drives a car. He does all that shit.
Yeah. No, he's smart. He's not stupid.
Yeah, and I like how in this movie he's more. They finally say to the audience, this guy's a regular human. No supernatural shit. He's just a guy that survived stabbings. He survived shootings. He survived fire. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like that part. That element I like. Let's see. Oh, okay. This kind of bothered me. Because in our youth, Tatolini would be driving and we'd be hanging out. And when when Tatolini, the magnet, back in the day, when he attracted females, okay, there'd be some good-looking chicks.
Yeah.
Unless they, I don't remember ever, but damn, them guys were hanging out with the ugliest bitches I ever seen. What the fuck? You can't pick what the hell? Do you see the two girls some guys are with? Did you notice? They ugly. They're like, if you're gonna be with two ugly chicks like that, then you might as well have two other boys.
Yeah, right.
It couldn't be their girlfriends. I'll be damned. The black chick was acting like a dude.
Yeah.
Do you think that was their version of transgenders?
Oh, could be.
That's what I'm guessing. Especially that fat one, the fat white one, man. Damn, man, it took forever to kill that bitch.
Yeah.
Holy shit! You did watch the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
I will tell people this though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Whenever it wasn't Michael or the new killer, I was speeding that motherfucker. I had it on 2 point something speed.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to hear about Family Matters with Jamie Lee and her granddaughter. I didn't want to hear talking and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so that's a little suggestion for anybody. If you want to watch it, but you want to do it quick, skip that shit. Now, you don't skip it. You watch it, but just have a high speed.
Right, a high speed, yeah. You know the guy who played Jason back in 1984? He died like a couple days ago.
The guy who played Jason in 84?
Yeah. Back in the 80s, early 80s, the Jason guy, he died. He was like 90-something years old.
Yeah, but there are a lot of them. Are you talking about the most popular one?
Something White.
Something White.
His last name was White.
Huh.
Tim White, Ted White. First name started with a T.
I gotta find out. I hope it's not the guy from Part 6, because that's my favorite Jason.
What was it? Hold on.
Let me put what Cosmic Firestar is saying. Cosmic Firestar says, can't remember which director, but he expressed how fans are annoyed the genre gets formulaic and repetitive. But when an entry is new and tries to change, the fans flip and hate it, can't win. Is it picky? That's how things are, man. That's look at. This Halloween, I've been looking for new shit. Not necessarily just new movies, but new horror films horror films I haven't seen before, because I really am getting sick of the sequels, the remakes, you know, and I'm trying to, broaden my horizons and watch shit I never seen before this Halloween, new to me, horror movies that are new to me, because I can understand why fans are acting that way. I can understand why fans feel this way. Go ahead, man.
Ted White.
Ted White.
The final chapter.
The final chapter. Part 4.
He played in that movie. The final chapter.
Final chapter is part 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
The final chapter.
If I'm correct, it's part 4. With Corey Haim, the little boy with the glasses. Ooh. Oh, I'll be back. Oh boy. Yeah. And Cosmic Firestar saying something else.
Yeah, that Ted White. He's the guy who passed a couple days ago. He was like 90-something years old.
Okay. Played Jason in Friday Part 4. Friday Part 4 was the one with the boy with the glasses, right? The one that ended up bringing him back of the grave in Part 6.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Part 4 is the little boy. That's the little boy.
No, he escaped the crazy place again in Part 4.
No, Part 4 is before Part 5. Part 4 is the one they introduced the boy with the glasses, and at the end he chops Jason up. Remember, he's stabbing him at the end. He's bald-headed.
Jason movie Part 4.
Friday the 13th IV. The final chapter is a 1984 movie directed by Joseph Zito, starring Corey Feldman, Ted White.
A carefree lakeside vacation is interrupted by the emergency of killer Jason Voorhees after he escapes from a morgue, leaving bodies in his wake.
Yeah, he escapes a morgue, not an insane asylum.
Yeah, but the one you talk about, he was in a grave. He wasn't in a morgue.
No. I'm just saying that the boy in Part 4 that shaves his head and stabs him at the end, that ends up being the dude that uncovers him in the grave in Part 6.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. I'm talking about the boy.
Okay.
They show that he's also in Part 5. The boy is the guy going crazy in Part 5. He's not the killer yet. He's not the killer.
Right. No.
They make you think he's gonna be the next Jason, but he's not. He's in all 3 movies. So some people have taken those 3 movies, 4, 5, and 6, and they call it the that character, his trilogy.
Oh, okay.
But he's, okay, Ugly Girls. Oh, ain't it great that the authorities can find Wesley Snipes in Africa for his taxes, but nobody can find Michael in that pipe under the bridge.
Yeah, right.
Everybody, the police failed to look in that section.
Yeah, right. There's Devin Weber right there. He's not hiding in that dark pipe right there. Let's keep looking.
Yeah. Yo, but is it me though? Ain't the fucking people of that town a bunch of scumbags? They're like, that's like the worst town. No wonder Michael and this new guy is going crazy.
Yeah, right.
It was proven that it was an accident. Oh, what you think of that when he kicked the door? And that boy.
The kid deserved it.
Yeah, he did. Because first you think, you think at first, oh, it's gonna be another sarcastic kid, like the black kid, in the 2018 one. But this kid took it too far. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that it was Michael doing that shit until until he got locked in the attic, and
Why that kid was standing on the other side of that door, I have no idea.
Stupid. That's what he was. Oh, that reminds me. That was a hilarious scene, but I'm not too much of a fan of the comedy in Halloween. It's okay in the Nightmare on Elm Street. It's okay in Friday the 13th. I can handle it because I don't think those movies are supposed to be taken seriously.
Right.
In Halloween, come on. Not really. There's no comedy at all in the original. So there shouldn't be. Right. I understand that people want comedy all the time in their shit now, but I'm not a fan of that shit. I like the twist. The one thing about the new Michael that I think brought his downfall was he was thinking that the power was in the mask.
Right.
The power is not in the mask.
No.
That's why as soon as he left with the mask, Michael got back the fuck up.
Yeah.
So finally, that has been explained because I've heard. Over the years, I heard these idiots online talk about, oh, he's so supernatural. It's the mask that makes him do this shit. No. In the original movie, he was a child killing, and he didn't even have the mask. He was wearing a clown suit.
Yeah.
So it's mental. It's the mind. Okay?
Oh, yeah, but they say that crazy people don't feel pain the way we do.
Yes. So I like the fact that they explain that shit. No, this is a man. He's a guy.
Right. This is regular man.
No supernatural shit. What did you think of the tombstones?
I didn't notice it. What about it?
There's a scene where kids are trick-or-treating.
Right.
You didn't see this shit?
Good.
And a house, there's some tombstones around the house. I forgot whose house it is.
Right.
I'm not sure if it was Laurie Strode's or somebody else's house. And these are the things that were on the tombstones, the names. Chris P. Bacon, Noah Scape, Al B. Bach, Barry A. Live, and this is a good one. Ima Goner. These are the names.
Shit, I didn't notice that.
They did it like names, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're words, positive thing about the new Michael. I like the overkill. I think I like the overkill. Yes, he overkills, and I like that. I like the brutality of it. I like that's the good thing about the Rob Zombie ones. That was a big motherfucker, and when he destroyed you, when he get your hands on you, you were destroyed.
Yeah.
And this guy did kind of the same thing, What he did to that DJ. Oh, I made up a rhyme.
All right.
Kanye is the DJ. So Kanye, you see what Michael did to that DJ?
Right.
That's the Jew. Those are the Jews coming after you, and that's what they're gonna do you, Kanye, for opening up your mouth. All right, talked about that. So it was like a sort of a double twist, right? Because she was pretending that she was going to kill herself. And then she actually didn't. She was getting ready to kill the young guy.
Right.
The new Michael.
Right.
And then I like what he did then to fuck up her plan. He stabs himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he can't have her, meaning the granddaughter, nobody gonna have her. But he did it in a different way. So I like that. You see, that showed that this guy, had he continued to being Michael, he was just as smart as Michael.
Yeah.
Except Michael doesn't talk.
Yeah. He doesn't talk or anything.
So I like the fact that new Michael was smart. and I bring it up again in case people didn't see this part. I don't agree that Michael should not have killed him. You know, maybe Michael was using him. You think?
Could be.
It's
we already thought that Michael's smart.
Yeah. And bringing up what you brought up, the way they killed Michael at the end, the way they disposed of the body.
Yeah,
it's funny because that's straight out of Mussolini. That's what happened basically to Mussolini. They killed him, and then they dragged him to the streets, and the people had their way with the body, and they did all types of shit to him until he was obliterated también. But they took their time with Mussolini. They wanted to get rid of Michael quick in this one. What was that? What kind of machine was that?
That's one of the machines like you can throw a refrigerator in there and the fucking.
Oh, okay.
Predator type of thing.
And like I said, I think it's one of the best of the new ones. So, 2 different views, y'all.
Yeah.
So, I liked it. I think I would have loved it if at least one of those 2 Michaels killed that bitch.
Yeah.
That's
another thing. I would have loved it, but no, she fucking lived.
No, after a certain point, I realized that she was gonna survive.
Right? Yeah, you can tell.
You want to take this question?
Some low-budget horror flick can be drab, but the good ones are fun. Does some elevated, critically praised horror sometimes get pretentious? Overrated, hardly satisfies genre expectations.
How is this a question?
I have no idea.
Oh, no. I see what he's saying. I see what he's. It's a way of talking. Well, it's true. There are a lot of low budget horror movies. I'm gonna talk about one right now. Matter of fact, let me get rid of something.
What was the name of that movie?
Which one?
Wouldn't that be Blair Witch Project?
Perfect example.
That would be Blair Witch.
It's low budget.
Right.
A lot of people hate it though, but it sort of became a cult classic. I liked it, I think the thing with that movie was once people found out that it wasn't real footage.
Right, because they were putting it out like it was real footage.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. Some years ago, and this was quite a while ago, I went to the video store, and the girl that works there, all right, when I picked the movie, when I bought I got the Blu-ray of the Blair Witch Project, I took it over there to her, and she says, "Yeah, that's good. That's real. That's real, bro." In all reality, okay, this girl thought that the movie was real footage.
Yeah.
And I told her, "No, this is a movie. It's not real footage. You didn't know that?" And it's like I destroyed her bubble. I popped the bubble that maybe her favorite movie. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, there's some people that still believe that this movie is real. But that's a good example, though. Where Blair Witch Project is a low budget but good movie.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I liked it.
And here's another one I like. I don't care what anybody says. I started watching this because on Netflix there's a sort of horror thriller movie. I haven't watched it called Eli.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I haven't watched it, but I've seen it.
So I said, wait a minute, it reminds me. There's another movie where there's an Eli, but he's the bad guy. He's the bad guy. He's a kid. Children of the Corn Part 3. I didn't see it in a long time, so I went online, looked for it, found a copy of it, and started watching it, man. I like that movie. Matter of fact, I didn't see Part 2. I seen the original. He wants you, Malachi.
He wants you too. Number one for me is the only good one.
You think so?
Yeah, that's it. The rest of them suck.
I like Part 3 though because of that. The new bad guy, the new leader is called Eli. So I kind of see myself in that kid and all the shit he does. Man, did it take him forever to get rid of that priest? Jesus Christ, that priest. Oh my God. Sorry, gotta kick somebody out.
Can you see how many people are there?
How many? We got 3 people watching. Oh, but Cosmic Firestar's the only one talking. Come on, y'all. What you scared?
Right on the other 2. You guys see the movie? Tell us about it.
So, yeah, Children of the Corn Part 3. It is kind of dated though. You watch it now, and how I don't know if that was us. Did we dress? See, you have to see the movie again. You have to watch Part 3 because this came out in '95, I think. And I'm looking at the way the young people dressed. I said, damn, really? We used to dress that way? Shit.
They're usually on point with that part.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's really weird. A lot of colors. For some reason, there's a lot of colors back in '95.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
And some of these teenagers in that movie, because he ends up taking the whole school over, they all start believing in Eli.
Yeah.
He's talking all this good shit. Oh, the adults are to blame in the Bible, whatever. But explain this to me. So the Children of the Corn, they're not following the Bible, or they're following a perverted version, right?
What?
Are they following a perverted version of the Bible?
No, there's people that they read the Bible and just get their own outrageous version of it. They get a different.
So they're not really Amish. They're like a version of
Yeah. I never saw them as Amish, no.
Okay, all right. Because somebody in Part 3 said that they Amish, makes fun of them or whatever.
No, I never saw them as Amish.
All I know, I would have been mad as hell because the older brother, he's just about to get some ass from the Hispanic girl, the black Hispanic girl, and then the brother shows up and fucks it all up, man. I would have been mad as hell. So you mother, I would have grabbed her brother, and brother was like, "Oh, you're not getting that today." What? The bitch was getting naked.
Hell yeah.
Imagine if you get your groove on, bro, and I show up.
Yeah, right.
You'd be mad. All right. What time is it? 4:33. Okay. I just put this down. I really don't remember why. I guess to talk about it a little. But Tarantino is going around talking about Kill Bill 3. Apparently, he wants to do it. It's a trilogy as far as he's concerned. If you remember anything about the Kill Bill movies, Tatolini, what do you think? Should there be a Part 3?
Nah. This just goes back to he got nothing else to do. So let's just bring up old shit and redo it to see if we can get people to come watch it.
See, the thing is, he kind of has to do it because he does a question mark when it comes to the evil bitch that got her eyes taken out of her.
Right.
What happened to her, Then you also got the little black girl. That those two are going to get together. I'm telling y'all the plot right now. Okay? This is the only way it can happen. The black girl's going to want revenge. The blind bitch is going to train her. And they're both going to go after Uma and her daughter. That's it. That's going to be the whole plot of this Part 3.
Yeah, but I mean, You got Carlito's Way. They got the original Carlito's Way.
Yeah.
Then they bought up the one where he was young.
Yeah.
And at the end of that one, he made it to paradise. So you're missing that middle movie that never got made.
Yeah. Well, apparently, the stuff that they didn't get to do that was in the novel, because the Carlito's Way is based on a book.
Right.
So what they did was whatever they didn't talk about or use in the original Carlito's Way movie, they put it in the prequel. So everything you see in the prequel is in the book.
Right.
But it just wasn't put in the first movie. So I didn't mind that movie too much, except that guy tried too hard to be Pacino, and I didn't like Handcuffy being in the movie. He sucked.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to get into the movie, and you're seeing Handcuffy there trying to be a tough gangster. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. But this is what I hate to break it to people who are. I don't think it's going to happen. I think what's going to happen is he might as well retire now. He shouldn't even wait for a 10th movie. But he's going to write a novel. So what's going to happen, I bet you any money, what's going to happen, like he did for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. After the movie came out, he wrote the novel,
right,
which had stuff in it that wasn't in the movie.
Right.
So what he's gonna do is, I don't think the movie of Kill Bill 3 is gonna happen. I think he's gonna write it down, release it like a novel. Because that's what he says he wants to do anyway, is just write books. He's getting tired of Hollywood. He's getting tired of the bullshit, the shenanigans.
Right,
you know
right.
And he wants to get out of there. So that's what I think that at least will happen. Oh boy.
You remember the movie New Jack City?
Oh, New Jack City. I got it somewhere. I think it's in the other room.
They're making a play.
Oh my God. I'm not surprised.
Of New Jack City.
Things are so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I knew anything was possible, Tatolini, when I seen the commercial for Beetlejuice on Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
I said, whoa, wait a minute. It's taking it too far. I can see The Lion King on Broadway. I can see a couple years ago they had the Spider-Man show, because in that shit they had to do stunts. It's like going to the circus.
Yeah.
You know, but there ain't no reason for no goddamn Beetlejuice Broadway. Just give us the movie.
Well, they also got Little Shop of Horrors play.
Oh yeah, but you see, again though, that's effects. The plant. You had to have the plant moving around. It was like a puppet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see shit like that, and that was actually better than the movie it was based on. The black and white movie,
right,
with Nicholson.
Mm-hmm.
The play actually was making fun of that movie, and they did it good. And then they did the movie based on that play.
Right.
So I have no problem with that, because that was like a parody, you know. But what you said, what are they making a play of New Jack City?
New Jack City, yeah.
And who's gonna play Nino Brown? Who's playing Nino?
I have no idea who they're gonna get.
Okay, Lorraine Martin McFly, you bastard. Did Michael get to fuck his sister in this film? Well, thank you for bringing that up. As I said last Sunday, these movies are straight sequels from the original. And in the original movie, she was not his sister.
Yeah, it found out.
Yeah, that was brought up in part 2. They made that up. But now that they canceled part 2 as a sequel. Yeah. So if he did fuck her,
it wouldn't be his sister.
It wouldn't be his sister. I almost forgot that too. I was going to talk about that. So thank you for Lorraine McFly. Damn. Well, you had to torment me with that damn thumbnail, you bastard. Oh man. Okay. So anything else you want to talk about? We talked about the movie. So I don't know, man. I don't care. You know what? I don't care. I always thought that Broadway should be Broadway.
And movies should be movies.
And movies should be movies. But I guess they have no ideas. They ran out of everything.
That's what it is. They ran out of ideas.
But you see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Why not make plays on some good shit? I like New Jack City, but it ain't no Godfather.
No.
How about Godfather, the play? How about Casablanca, the play? How about Gone with the Wind, the play? If you're gonna use movies now, give us the big ones, the heavy ones, the masterpieces.
New Jack City.
Psycho. Imagine this. Psycho. Alfred Hitchcock Psycho, the play. I'd go to New York City to see that shit.
I'd like to see that.
You see? But Beetlejuice, New Jack City. I mean, what's going to be next? The Smurfs? What See, I know what they're doing. They're getting franchises that they can afford to get.
And that's what it is.
You know,
the ones that you mentioned, that's a shitload of money.
Yeah, it's gonna cost some money to get the rights.
Yeah.
For Godfather.
Right.
Oh, anything you want to talk about?
No. The main thing was the Michael Myers movie.
Okay. Because it's brewing, and I feel I gotta go.
Well, let's end it.
Let's end this. I want to thank the 2 or 3 people that showed up.
Yeah, right.
We did get a couple of new subscribers because of my advertising on the other channel.
All right.
So there you go. Y'all wanted it. I didn't want to give a review, honestly, after that stupid bitch Jamie Lee Curtis opened her mouth about Kanye. I wasn't going to give a review to the movie. I don't know if Tatolini knows that. So I decided to do it on this channel and not my own.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because if we're gonna have if I'm gonna do the review, I might as well do a debate. You know.
Yeah.
So that's it. For those of you that showed up late, I liked the movie. Tatolini didn't like the movie.
Yeah,
if you missed anything, now you got to watch from the beginning. All right. Till next time, y'all. Remember, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.